Here we go. Another test drive up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee. This is a 1975 Plymouth Valiant. It's got the 6-cylinder under the hood. This car is a project car. That's why it's in the price range that it's in. $5,950. 4-door. And of course, we'll be taking it down the road, pointing out flaws so you know what you're getting before you get here. This one does have weak paint, chips, scratches, all the good stuff. I'm mainly going to be looking for dents, rust. And of course, throughout the test drive, I'll be checking out the steering, the brakes, what it feels like when I floor it. We'll probably go get some fuel. For now, go to maplemotors.com, look at the detailed pictures, check out the finance options. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Place those bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? We'll go ahead and start her up here, let it warm up a little bit. One thing I've noticed with this one, starts right up, cold and warm, obviously. It runs a little bit better once it warms up. Interior, you know, the headliner definitely needs some work. That's the worst part of the interior, and the driver's seat has got a rip in it. We'll show that here shortly. Showing 76,000 miles on the dash. Go try some stuff. Try our wipers here. Wipers aren't doing a thing. Oh wow, the squirters work. Look at that. We'll go ahead and try the radio and the blower motor. I hear it kicking. There it goes. There's the blower motor. That's hot. Let's put it on cold. We'll give it a little bit. I doubt the AC actually works, but if it does, that'll be amazing. It's cold. It's not cold at all. It's hot. All right, on the dash here, lights are not cutting on there. Temperature gauge is on the bottom. Alternator, we got to get some gas. We are out of gas on this one. Turn signals, not blinking on the left side there. It's not blinking. Right side, yes. Yes, it is blinking. Horn, did you place your bets? Let's try it out. Hey, horn works on this one. Looks like we did get some moisture in here, so this thing is leaking. We got water in the floor from the rain the other day. You can see it down there in the bottom. It's in both sides too. This side's already dry because it got hot as fire yesterday outside. And it looks like we got a crack in the windshield there. All right, everything else, it's gonna be ride and drive time. Let's take off. Okay guys, we're getting ready to take off here. Of course, I haven't driven this ride. I've actually had it sitting here running. I had a customer come up. He came up 6 months ago and got a t-shirt from us, bought one from us, and was like, man, I wore that shirt everywhere. People know y'all all over. I said, man, that's awesome. He's here to buy a car now. Perfect. So, we're gonna roll out. I'm gonna get some fuel. We're on E. Temperature gauge has not come up. I'm gonna say it's not working. We'll give it a little time. Sometimes those things will just pop up all of a sudden. Maybe a little faulty, and it may not be hooked up at all. Check my brakes before we get going too far. It feels amazing outside. Perfect day to test drive. I'll get as many as I can done. Purring like a kitten. You can barely hear this car running. You see that power steering's working perfect. All right, let's see what's happening. Speedometer's hilarious. As soon as I took off, it jumped up to 40. It's bouncing like this. Actually, it's leveling out now. It did this. Now we're hitting 30, 35. It's working. It's goofy at first, but hey. And as you can see, I'm not pulling left or right. We're going straight as an arrow. The steering's tight on this one. Guys, we're already looking good today. All right, what happens when I hit the brakes? They're stopping fine. I didn't have to slam them or anything to get good brakes. All right, back in the throttle. Let's put her to the floor. Not much difference. It's a 6-cylinder. Still pulling pretty good, especially at the higher RPMs. Good shift. Back on our brakes. This time we'll hit them a little harder. Oh yeah, they're stopping good. Forward, it shifted down and took off. It just wasn't in the right gear ratio there. the right RPMs to shift down for us as we were riding. So the kickdown is hooked up on this one. Ooh, I seen a little water come out of the glove box there. That means the dash or the seal around the front windshield is leaking. Yeah, there's water in the glove box. I called it. So yeah, our front windshield's leaking. There's also a giant crack right above it. It's not coming through there. I don't even feel it on the inside. But I'll tell you what, running down the road, this thing's pretty good. 100% getting some gas. Temp gauge has not come up yet. Look at that glove box. Drip, drip. Hey, gas cap is on driver's side here. I can see it on this car. Now I don't think she's gonna scoot up, so we're gonna have to get gas at this one. All right, I'll be right back. We're on E. We'll see if it works. Okay, so we're up here at the gas station. We'll put the gas in right over here in the side. And you know what? I still ran premium. Even though it's a 6-cylinder, I still ran the 93. So what? I always put good gas in these cars. All right, let's jump in here. Turn the key. Oh yeah, look at that gas gauge come on up. It's working. Okay, let's keep rolling. Hey, radio kicked on. Just took a second. But yeah, it cut on. It's time to roll out. They're having a big old consignment sale over here or something. But it's my shade tree. Got y'all on the widescreen. But this new camera that I've been using is amazing. Absolutely love it. DJI Action 4. If you want to pick one up, look below in the description. You want to see what's in the bag? People ask all the time. Look below in the description. I have listings for everything on Amazon. If you don't care about it, then ignore that message and we'll keep this test drive rolling. Let's get out of here. So I did notice when we stopped, our fuel gauge stopped working. Doesn't mean it's not going to continue to work. It just means it's glitching. Wait a second. You're not supposed to cut off. There we are. Got to keep it on so I know you're straight. Howdy, man. Don't check out my tag because I don't have one right now. We had 2 tags come up missing. We're waiting to get them in, but I don't have any for these test drives right now, so I just been rolling. Look, water coming out of there. We didn't get it all out. Floorboard's already wet. Let's go. I'm gonna wipe it out when we get back. I'm gonna vacuum the floor when we get back. That'll all be cleaned up. This one does leak because in the walk around video at the end of this, they put like silicone all the way around, inside and out on this windshield. This windshield needs to be taken out, obviously replaced. There's a crack there, and the seal needs to be redone, and then you won't have that issue. The trunk's dry, the back floorboard's dry. It looks great. Passenger front floorboard, wet, and it's getting wet over there. We don't hide nothing. There's no reason to. And I tell you what, this thing runs and drives good. And that's not a lie. Seatbelt's a little loose. Listen to it. Gritty. Put her to the floor. She shifted down, she's pulling good. This is no race car, guys. This right here is a cruiser. Of course, you ain't gonna find no race car for $6 grand. If you did, show me, I like it. It's hard to find a good running and driving classic for $6 grand. Believe me, we do it every day. Coming up, bumping the road, right here. Smooth, baby. Smooth, baby. Gas gauge still hasn't perked back up. I've been waiting on it. Let's give her. No. The tap method didn't work. Give it good. Speedometer's jumping up and down. Overall, it's decent. It does need some cosmetic stuff. The best thing is how it runs and drives. You don't have to worry. You can jump in, go get some groceries, whatever you want to do. Roll to the local cruise in. Bring the kids. That's why I can't have too many Corvettes right now, because I gotta have a back seat for the kiddos, which is nice in the classics because there's usually a lot of room in the back seat. All right, I'm pulling in here, picking out the flaws that's coming up next. Stick around for that. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Okay, so let's go ahead and walk around this ride. We're going to be pointing out rust and dents and scratches. Paint is flawed already. It's faded, and it's got all kinds of different imperfections in that paint. You see how hazy it is? We got the trunk open, which looks solid. So yeah, rust, dents, and scratches. Here we go. Slight pitting on the front bumper. A little hazy trim. Down the side here. Oh man, I literally pinched a nerve in my back working out this morning, and it is no fun. No fun. Little chips down here. Some rust in the back here. That looks a little dry rod. Trim's come unglued there. You can see the trim around that window has definitely got a lot of glue, caulk, or whatever sealant they have used. That's caulk. I guess they just used what they had. Silicone right here. Just barely, it ain't even attached. There's gaps there. There's our reason for leaking. They need to pull the windshield, reseal it. I'd put a new windshield anyways, that big crack. But yeah, they just glued everything around it trying to stop the water. At least they tried to stop it from coming in, I assume. Back window and the trim looks good back here. Little spots. The roof looks good other than being flat and hazy. I don't really see any dents or rust up there. Coming up on the back. A little bit of pitting on your back bumper too. Scuffs. There you go. People get mad out there driving all crazy. Well, you say horn works. The light's got some cracks back here. The seal is not bad, but it's also not perfect. It's still soft. It just looks flat. I mean, it's doing its job. We have a dry trunk here. I didn't clean it out or anything like that before I did the video. It has rained every day this week. And if it was going to be wet, it would be. Because you know we don't hide anything up here. Look at these videos. I'm going around showing you every little thing I can find. Absolutely love this camera too, guys. DJI just come out with it and it is perfect. It's the Action 4. Links below in the description. Pick you up one. People ask me all the time what camera I use. The 3 was good, the 4 is better. But down this side. Oh, let's get down here. Big old dent in the back. See that? Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. Little dings there. Little chips at the bottom. Little spot in the corner of the door there. And guys, I don't literally say, hey, chip, 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 or rip here or whatever. I just zoom in and show it in the camera. I do that a lot, just because cars like this show all the chips and scratches. So in the comments, every once in a while I'll mess with y'all. And they'll say, oh, you missed that spot right there in the headliner. No, I didn't actually. You've seen it in the video. Ding. That's why I make them, guys. Pitting. There was a guy that said that the other day. I thought it was funny. I was like, well, but you've seen it. Yeah, just all that silicone and stuff around there. It's not exactly right. Tell you what, made it around the outside on this one. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. There's something else I got to start doing, and that's sectioning off these walk around videos, because they're like 15 minutes long most of the time. So hold on a second, I'm gonna cut it off, I'm gonna cut it back on, we'll go to the interior, just like so. It was saying that it was like 5 gigs or something, and it's too big to download, so I had to cut them in half. Look at the seal there. Seat is ripped. See that? Floor is wet. Oh wait, this is dry. It looked like it got wet just because of the mat, but I guess the passenger is the only side that's getting wet. You can see up under here. I don't want to tear the carpet all to crap, but see up under there a little bit. A little bit of rust in the floor. Get around in the back. Back seat hardly been used. Headliner, it's fried. It needs a new one. And door locks do work on this one. Passenger floor, yes, it is wet. Seat looks good. That thing's folded in half there. Visor, dash pad, and yes, water in the glove box. I found that on the way here, just trickling out. This nerve thing in my back's got to go away. Look at that. Starts right up. Oh, it looks like an oil light cut on when I first started it, but it cut off. Okay, it's just part of it starting up. Gas gauge is off now. It was just on. It jumped up and then went back down. So we got a faulty gauge here. You can see that one jumping up too when I smack the dash. And I'm just doing this, smacking it. I'm not beating the crap out of it. I know y'all going, so oh, quit being rough. Hey man, I gotta do it sometimes just to make things work. Turn the AC on again, just check it. And I heard a click out there, but is it gonna get cold? Probably not. It still feels hot. I mean, it's not like super hot, but like it's not AC. Okay. I don't know what that wire is over there. I assume it goes to this. But yeah, the gas gauge was working. Need some grease on the door. This shot's good. Sounds like old 6-cylinder. What's that goo? Sticky goo there. We got some sticky goo over here too. I wonder if they were trying to oil something. He looks solid under the hood. I do not like this nerve thing. Sorry, I keep mentioning it. But I felt my leg give out. Let's go ahead and shut this down. That's from us. What are they doing? How do you get it all over the window? Guys, thanks for watching. I walked around this ride, pointed out everything I could find. For detailed pictures, maplemotors.com. Finance and shipping, maplemotors.com. If you need anything else, go to maplemotors.com. Also, leave some comments below. Hit subscribe, share, like this video. That helps me out. Makes it to where I can keep doing this. Well, probably just gonna keep doing it because I got some more cars to do today. You'll be seeing them coming out every single week. Let's go.